Hey, so you're thinking about getting a commercial slushy machine for home parties or maybe a small CAF setup? I get it, you don't want to end up with something that looks great on paper but turns into a headache when you actually try to use it. I've looked into this one pretty thoroughly, and I'll walk you through whether the VEVOR commercial slushy machine is worth your money or if you should keep shopping. First off, if you're running a party at home or even a small business, you know how frustrating it is to buy something that promises big results but ends up being more hassle than it's worth. You don't want to spend hundreds on a machine that either doesn't keep up with demand or breaks down after a few uses. That's exactly why I dug into this one, because I've seen too many people buy a slushy machine that looks solid in the photos but can't handle real-world use. Link is in the description if you want to check the product details on Amazon. Now, let's talk about what actually matters here. This isn't just a single tank machine, it's got 3 independent tanks, which is a big deal if you're serving different flavors or need to keep things separate. If you've ever tried to run a party and had to constantly refill one tank while the others sit idle, you know how annoying that is. With 3 tanks, you can keep multiple flavors ready to go without any downtime. That's not just convenient, it's practical if you're trying to serve a crowd efficiently. But here's the thing, this machine isn't just for big events. If you run a small CAF or a bar, having a slushy machine that can handle multiple flavors at once means you're not stuck playing catch-up all day. You can prep ahead, keep things organized, and serve customers faster. That's a real advantage if you're trying to balance speed and variety. I've seen people use similar setups in small restaurants, and it makes a noticeable difference in how smoothly things run. Now, let's talk about the downsides. First, this thing is big. Like, commercial grade big. If you're just looking for something to occasionally make slushies at home, this might be overkill. It's not the kind of machine you can tuck away in a cabinet when you're not using it. You'll need dedicated space for it, and that's something to consider if you're tight on room. Also, while it's designed to be durable, commercial machines like this do require regular cleaning to keep them running smoothly. If you're not prepared to put in the maintenance, you might run into issues down the line. Another thing to think about is noise. Commercial slushy machines aren't quiet. If you're planning to use this in a home setting where noise is a concern, like if you're trying to keep things peaceful while guests mingle, this might not be the best fit. It's loud enough that you'll definitely notice it running, so keep that in mind if you're sensitive to sound. Who should buy this? If you're someone who regularly hosts parties, runs a small CAF, or even a bar that wants to offer frozen drinks, this machine is a solid choice. The 3-tank setup gives you the flexibility to serve multiple flavors without slowing down, and it's built to handle consistent use. If you're serious about frozen drinks and need something reliable, this is worth considering. Who should skip it? If you're just looking for a casual slushy maker for occasional use at home, this is probably too much. It's expensive, takes up a lot of space, and requires maintenance. There are smaller, cheaper options out there that will do the job just fine for light use. Also, if you don't have the space or the need for multiple flavors, you might be better off with something simpler. One more thing, if you're planning to use this in a business setting, check your local health codes. Some places have strict rules about commercial food equipment, and you'll want to make sure this machine complies before you buy. It's not something you want to deal with after the fact. Overall, the VEVOR commercial slushy machine is a great option if you need something reliable and capable of handling multiple flavors at once. It's not perfect for every situation, but if you fit the right use case, it's a solid investment. If you're still on the fence, check out the link in the description to see the details for yourself.